friends, this is Jamie. I want to welcome you to my channel, Finding Joy in Color. Today I am going to show you my April/spring plans for coloring this upcoming couple months. The reason why I am extending it to more than just April is just because I pulled so much stuff that I know I'm not going to get it all done in April, and it may change a little bit when it comes to May, because in May I'll have different prompts for my hashtags, and then also I will have my birthday in May, and so I may want to pull some birthday stuff, so that might change in May a little bit, but I do want to still work in the books. So here is my April journal spread in my Happy Planner. So this Happy Planner will be done in December, and then I will get a new journal, but until then I'm just working with this because might as well, right? And right here I've kind of written down my little goals. I forgot to write something right here, but that's okay. I'll tell you about it. So I want to do at least one altered page a month where I actually use collage or different kind of elements to alter my coloring book page. And lately I've been doing really good about doing different altered pages. I want to do one double page spread. We'll see if that happens. At least 3 untouched books. And if I get quite a few of the books that I pulled done, this will be no problem. And 1 new book. And that's something that should be no problem if my plans go correctly, because all of the books that I shared in my haul, just this last video, the video before this, I have went through every single book and selected a page, whether to color in April or sometime this season. My Wild Year of Color hashtag, the theme is frog this year, or this month. So I have a few frog pages I've pulled. So if I get any of those done, that will be good. Mary Poppins is the movie of the month. And I have my back to front coloring in Maria Troll's Universe book. So I want to work on that. Do as many pages as I can, or if I can only get 1 done, that's fine too, which I've already started on the 1, so we're good. My artists for 2025 are Maria Troll, Gabby Wolf, RJ Hampson, and Camilla Derico, and I have pages pulled for all of those guys. We'll see what happens. This is my spring list, so I want to try to check things off of my spring list. I just came up with a random spring list, and I added frog because of my Wild Year of Color. I put duck because I know that Jordy Colors is doing the Ugly Duckling this month, so that would be good to check off for her. Bunny because Easter, obviously. An umbrella because of Mary Poppins. And I know that Mythographic is doing an umbrella prompt. And I think they are also doing a frog prompt, if I remember right. The Mythographic scavenger hunt. Chick because of Easter. Flowers, which is going to be really easy because it's like almost every spring page has flowers in it. Rain, I've selected a lot with rain. Eggs, now that could be Easter eggs, dragon eggs, any kind of eggs. A smile, so any page that has a character smiling would work. Pastel colors, and then bonus, a baby animal. So yeah, because springtime, we have baby animals, and yeah, I just love springtime. It's my favorite season, and I love when all the baby animals are born and stuff. So if I can find one that has a baby animal in it, great. These are my pencils of the month, and I'll share those with you. I'll actually show you the supplies I plan on using this month. I've already colored a page, as you can see. And did I write anything else down? No, I didn't write anything else down. So this is kind of what I have set up here in my journal. Supplies that I'd like to try to use this month are my, in this little box I have the Arteza Iconic Fine Liners. I've had these for a very long time, so I'm basically using supplies I have had in my arsenal. There's lots of different colors. I've already tested all these out. They all work. So I want to use these for any kind of fine lining techniques that I have in my books, and they have the little tiny fine point. And I always have my black Iconic Fine Liner, but this time I want to use some of my colored ones, and I can use some to do some different shading techniques and dotting techniques. So yeah, I have pulled those to use this month. I've also pulled my Langu gel pens. So I have a few of these really thick ones that are the 1 point, and then I have some of the smaller ones. And these are just the straight color. I don't have every single one, but I have plenty. You know, it's fine. I can make do with the ones I'm missing, and I want to have a good play with these because I'm not sure on the longevity of these. So yeah, I definitely want to use those. I also have these ones, which are the shiny ones. So these ones are the glitter ones, and they have the 1.0. And so I have some straight glitter ones that are pastel-y, and I also have color shift ones. So I put them all in this box. There's more than 24 in here because I just took out the trays and put all of the glitter ones in here that I had. Pencils that I want to use. Try to lift my case. So I want to use these. I've already pulled some because I'm working on a page. The Derwent Artist pencils. They have like a dark green barrel. I've had them for a while and I haven't used them on anything, so I want to use them. And since in this case I also have the Derwent ChromaFlows, I'm going to use these as well as part of my pencils of the month. I know the ChromaFlows are very soft. I don't know yet my feelings on the artists. If you have the artists, you should let me know what your feelings are on the artists or the ChromaFlows, because I'd like your opinion on those. I have my Ohuhu pencils. I put them in a case here. They used to be in a tray, but I've put them in a case, and so they're all good to go. And I colored with them a little bit last month, but I don't think I colored with them enough to really know how I feel about them. Like really feel for them, you know? It's almost like when you get a new set of pencils, it's like getting a new set of shoes. You got to wear them in to know if you really, how you really feel, and if you really like them, if you like to wear them all the time, things like that. And yeah, I only used them on a little bit, so I'm going to be using these. And then the last pencils I'm going to be using are in this case. Move some of my stuff out of the way because I'm like creating giant piles here. This is my watercolor pencil case. So I have them all arranged by color. I have a combination of different kinds in here. So let's just kind of go off of what I can see right off the bat. So I have the Super Color Soft by Karen Dash in here. I have the Prismacolor watercolor pencil. I have the Derwent Graphitint pencil. So all of these are like watercolor type of pencils. Is that all I have in here? Yeah, that's all I have like together. And then these are the Arteza watercolor pencils. And I've used these before and I really like them. So, but see, I haven't used them a lot, so I definitely want to use basically watercolor pencils to do a lot of my groundwork for some of these complex pages. So there's those. So I have quite a variety there to help me out in my coloring this month. Just moving some of these things. All right. Moving on. I have go-to things that I always use in my coloring that is always nearby. So I have my T-Gall sharpener that I always use. I always have my slice thing for cutting washi tapes. I have these Indra Creatives. They're very similar to the Micron pens. I have a collection of these kind of to the side. I have my, this is broken, but this is my Prismacolor Magic Rub Eraser. I love this eraser. It pretty much erases everything. I usually have some sketching pencils on hand. And then I always use like Uniball Signos, acrylic paint pens, you know, those kind of stuff. So I have those on hand, and I'm going to show you the books here. So the first books I'm going to show you are ones that I'd like to work on. Well, I'm trying to think what I would want to do. Let me show you my buddy colors and like project books, like I'm part of a group. The only ones I didn't pull is I didn't pull my Alien Worlds, and I didn't pull the Eerie book that I do a project group for, just because I know I'm not going to have time. And I didn't pull Drawing the Timeline. Those are the only ones I could think off the bat that I didn't pull. But I've pulled Cozy Spaces because I'm part of this group, and I've already finished the page for the month of April, and it's this one with the ladybug and the flowers. So you'll see that again in my finished, because that's the only thing I've done so far. Another project book that's like a group, there's a group of us now, is in Woodland Kingdom coloring book, and it's me, Sherry, and Christina, and now Candace has joined us from Happy Catastrophe, and we're going to do this one right here. So this would count for my double page spread. It has lots of animals and instruments, and it will be lots of fun. And I really enjoy coloring in this book. I'm not stressed about it at all, and it actually doesn't look too overly complicated, so I think we'll be good. So I have that. That's a buddy. Oh, here's my, this is my Maria Troll Universe book. So this is a all year project book type of thing, and we're just working back to front, and I'm on these pages. I've already started this girl, as you can see, lots of pastels, and I need to do this one too, but I need to finish her first, and then I can work on this, and if I'm on a roll, then I can go towards these. But if I can at least get her done and this one done, I'll be happy. And this, with it being pastel, it would count for that pastel colors thing that I wrote down on the checklist. I have my Daydreams buddy color that I'm doing with Julianette Art and Veronica Dunn, and I'm not done with mine. It's only partially done, which isn't that one. I always turn to that though. And it's this one right here with the bird, and I've put stickers and I kind of collage the background. All I have to do is color the girl and the bird, and I don't think it's going to take me forever, so this should be very achievable. I just need to get it done. I have this project book that has been sitting here for a couple months now, I feel like, and I really should get it started. It's with Winter 89, and that's Melissa, and it's called The Adorable Circle of Life Coloring Book by Alex Solsis. And we decided we would do this one together as our first page with the snake and the hedgehog. and I really should get this started because I feel bad we haven't started yet. So yeah, this is our project book. So we've already discussed that. Another project book is Fairy Beauties. I'm part of the Fairy Beauties group with Jenny's Pages, and I've been a slacker. Yes, I know, but if I can get the one done for this month, it would be great, which is this one with the girl with the vegetable hat. And it doesn't look too overcomplicated. I'm sure I could probably get it done. It looks like there's grapes right here. So I guess it's vegetables and fruit. I just need to make sure I know what I'm coloring. Yeah, but there's that girl. I'm kind of going a little faster because I want to get through all these. I have a project book with T from T's World of Adult Coloring. This is our project book, and this is called The Day We Finally Met. It's a Korean coloring book, and this is the page that we're doing. And I think this one is very fitting for Jordy's hashtag because it has these like ducks or swans, I guess, and this could be the ugly duckling. You could color it however you want, but it just seems very fitting. And there's an egg, it's cracked, so that works for egg as well. So this is just very fitting, and yeah, we'll see if I can get some progress done on this. And there's a little frog on that side. I really don't know if I want to use alcohol markers and sacrifice this or not. Maybe when I get to it, I'll have a better feel if I want to or not. But I do have all those watercolor pencils, and this is a Korean book, so maybe it would take those watercolor pencils well. We'll see. All right. Buddy colors. So this is a buddy color that I'm carrying on from last month, and this one is with Julie. Julie, what is your chat? Or I'm trying to think what your Instagram name is. I think it's Quirky's Girl or Quirky's World. But we are doing this one. She already finished it because it was going to be for my monkey prompt last month, and I didn't get it done. But I don't think this was going to be too difficult for me to finish, so I want to try to get this done since she finished hers and get another one done in this cute, adorable strawberry shortcake book. I have this one, which is Animal Homes and Burrows coloring book by Fern Brown, and this is a buddy color with Coloring Biker Mama, and we are going to do, she said we weren't going to do the duck one. I wasn't sure if we were doing the duck or the turtle, but then I watched her video and she had the turtle one marked. I just hadn't marked it yet. Hold on, I'll find it. Oh, there's a frog one. If I did the frog one, that would be on my own, I think. But I think I have enough frogs pulled, I'll be okay. There it is. So we're gonna do this turtle page. I love turtles, they're so cute. It's kind of spring summery, and it has kind of like a shiny feel to it. This is a very nice premium paper. I know Fern Brown changed her paper recently. That's why the prices of her books have gone up. But yeah, this paper, I remember I got the Fox Family on the premium paper and worked on it. It does really well with markers. So I think this will be fun to color. So that will be with Coloring Biker Mama, Yolanda. And then I have a buddy color in this one. So this one is Tracing Around the World, Erie. And I think it's low colors on Instagram, I believe I'm doing this buddy color with. And we're gonna do this first page. She gave me a couple options and I actually chose this. because I thought it was a good one to just start off. It says, let's enjoy the world's most popular festivals. There's a boy here and he's sitting on luggage, and yeah, I don't know how I want to approach this yet, but we'll see how it goes. Shouldn't be that hard to color because it's just elements on a page, and I don't think I'm going to do a background, but we'll see what happens. And it looks like people use all sorts of things to do this. So that is a buddy color scheduled for this month. And then I have 2 buddy colors that are old ones that I really need to get started. Fairy Wonderland, Fabia Antonazio. And this is with Sophie from Sophie's Coloring Journey. We're doing this snail page, and I really want to get this started for her. So we're planning on doing that one together. And then in Mythographic Fantasy Forest, this one we wanted to do last month and we never got to it. At least I didn't get mine done, and I didn't hear from Sophie, so I don't think she got hers done either. And it's this turtle. So we'll see if I can get at least one of those worked on. That's all of my project and buddy color books that I'm aware of in my brain. And if I missed any and you're watching this video, please let me know, because I think I got everybody, except for those ones that I mentioned. And I'm actually doing a hashtag right now with Emily. Oh, I can't remember Emily's channel's name. I'm so forgetful. I'm going to put the hashtag thumbnail up so you can see. It's for autism awareness, and basically is celebrating awareness of neurodiversity. And originally I was going to do a puzzle piece thing, and then she contacted me and let me know that the puzzle piece thing is no longer the thing to do, and I didn't know. And so we kind of changed things, and we decided to make a hashtag together. And now we're going to do basically coloring things with blue or gold butterflies to have autism awareness type of stuff. And so I did pull some books that have butterflies in them. But anywho, I'm going to show you other books that I pulled that they just struck my fancy, and I wanted to color them last month and I didn't. So I kind of looked through them a little bit. So I have Hello Forest Friends, and this month I think this one would be really fun to color. This book, I need to break it in because it has this really cute little frog. And since I had that frog prompt, and it's a rainy picture, I mean, it doesn't have to be a rainy picture, but they've colored it like that. So I could try to attempt trying to do the rain thing. I mean, he is wearing a raincoat. So yeah, I want to try to color in this book to see how I feel. This is a summer page, but with the rain, it makes me think of April showers. So, and it has the frog. Matchstick Mouse Rainy Day Coloring Book, again with the rain. Obviously we got this guy in the front with the frog, but I didn't select him. I select this one because I had this one selected for last month. One, because the rainy day, but also I think this would be fitting for Mary Poppins because she has an umbrella and there's some little kids, and they could be Jane and Michael. You know, just kind of, you know, as a mouse situation, and I think it might be a fun one to do. And then the other one I selected is this one. This one's not really raining, but it has a cute little duck, which could work for the Ugly Duckling prompt, and he's riding it, and it's really cute. Oh, I guess it's raining right here in the mountains. So yeah, I flagged those two. to possibly do. In Mandolin by Maria Troll, I have flagged so bad at this. I flagged this one with the princess and the butterflies because I thought this one would be good to do for the hashtag for autism awareness, the butterfly hashtag for the neurodiversity. And I could do blue and gold butterflies. And I thought it would be really cool to color her and then do the surrounding elements. I may even make a circle around her and make everything blue around, different shades of blue, and then like her be the focal point and have these golden, maybe I'll do blue around and then make golden butterflies and make her just kind of strikingly just stand out, you know? So that's my plan for that one. I pulled some more complicated books. So this one is a newer book to me, and I haven't translated it, but I think it's like, I don't know, it's like a stuffed animal book, and it's by Pochi. Yeah, sorry, I haven't translated this one, so I don't know what it's called, but I have flagged this one to potentially do, but I also really like this one with the little boy waving goodbye to the dog, and there's umbrellas in an umbrella stand, but there's clovers on this, so it kind of makes me think it's more St. Patrick's Day feel, but it could be just springtime because there's flowers. But I like this one because then it's kind of starting out the journey of these little mice that come to life. They're like stuffed animals. And then I really like this one with the mouse and the bunny, and it's on the backdrop is like this quilt, and I think this one would be really fun to try to tackle. So yeah, those two I kind of have pulled for potentials. In the bear book, which is Bear and the Wonderful Town, Townscapes, Animals, Variety Goods, Cooking of the 5 Bears, the 5 Bear book. And this is from Amazon Japan, and I haven't colored in it. This double page spread is calling to me. I know I'm not going to be able to complete this, but if I could at least get some elements on the page started and make my mark in the book, I would be very happy. I mean, there's a koala here, dog, fox, dog, bears. There's like a ram, penguins. There's actually an umbrella thing down here. Yeah. And there's a little guy right here. I don't know if he's supposed to be a monkey or what, but yeah, I'd like to get this one started because it looks like a lot of fun. And maybe I can use some of my watercolor pencils in there. I have the Comfy and Cozy cute coloring book. So this is the revised version. This is the one you can get on Amazon. And I thought this one was just a fun, cute one, easygoing. Has a panda bear, rainy day, and we've got frogs. So it meets a few things. And I think this is a chicken. It doesn't look like a duck, so this might qualify for my chick, but I think there's other chicks in other books that would do a better job of that. The cutest of amigurumi is, I know I can't say that right. Yeah, critters. Coloring book. This is a book of crocheted baby animals, and they have a really cute frog one, just right here, and he's sitting on some mushrooms. I think this would be really fun to take alcohol markers to and do some shading with pencils and create some different texture effects. And yeah, they're single-sided, and I don't think this would take me very long. So yeah, I have that one pulled for maybe a potential frog. Mythographic Voyage. Now this one I was debating to not put in the lineup, but I can't escape the fact that the page in here is so fitting for the frog prompt. This is by Joseph Kattenbang, and it's this one, she's got a lantern, and there's a frog here, 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 and she's kind of floating into the lily pads. Now this one seems a little intimidating to me, but if I'm filling up for a challenge, I definitely want to have this book pulled if I'm filling up for it. I mean, it might be fun to color these frogs the non-traditional colors instead of just green, to really do something different, but we'll see. And then I would be able to meet that mythographic scavenger hunt prompt of frog. I still have this one pulled, Pop Manga Beauties and Beasties coloring book. I have two that are potentials that I wouldn't mind doing this month. So I have this cute girl. It's very Eastery. She's wearing bunny ears. She's holding two bunnies. And so, enough said right there. I mean, Eastery, right? And this would also give me off a checklist on my bunny. And then this guy right here, because he's on a frog. So, yeah. I think he's supposed to be the Frog Prince or something. I really, really need to do some work in Camilla's books. That's why she's one of my focus artists, and I haven't done anything. R.J. Hampson, another focus artist. I flagged 2 for potentials in hide and seek here. I haven't colored in this book, so I definitely wouldn't mind doing it. I still really like this bug page. I wanted to do it last month and I never did, but I just think it's really cool and really fun. And then the other one that I wouldn't mind doing is this Easter Bunny page. And I looked at the dark versus the light, and the only difference I saw was there's an extra bunny in the dark one. So, yeah. I think I like this dark one. And I would like to color something in R.J. Hampson, because, again, another focus artist. I have this book that I had been working on with my different pencils. This is Coloring Book of Flowers and Sweet Girls. This is a Korean coloring book. And this is the one that I'd like to try to do. This is the Carnation Girl. So the flowers in this are carnations, but we've got bunnies. And so I kind of felt she seemed kind of Eastery, and she'd be really fun to do in pastel colors. So, yeah. And the only other one I've done is that one. So to do another one in there would be nice. I pulled 50 Easter and Spring Fairy houses, and the one that I flagged was this one because I felt like I needed a chick, and there's a chick right there. And the house is egg-shaped, and it's on a nest. So it would count for egg, technically. And then we've got ladybugs, and I love ladybugs, so. And it has flowers all over it, so that works too. And then I have Fairytopia Special, and this one I've had pulled for a while. And the one that is kind of calling to me is this one, this girl with the butterflies. And again, for autism awareness and stuff, I thought she might be fun to do some different things and create these butterflies to be blue and gold for autism awareness. So there's those. Let me look at my time. Oh, we're doing good. Okay, so I just paused it to get the books that I recently purchased from my haul and Happy Mail stuff. So you guys saw this from my haul. Let me just move the camera a little bit. Make sure we're still in frame. Okay, we're good. At least I think we're good. Okay, so this is Goblins in the Hollow by Denise Klett, and I want to try to tackle this so it's not just sitting on my shelf, because a lot of times when I get new books, I organize them and then put them away and things, and then I don't color them in until I do like a collection video and go, oh yeah, I haven't colored in this, or unless someone asks me to buddy color. So I think I'm going to try to, if I get new books, put them in rotation for that next month or that next season, so I can try to, you know, work in them. So the one that was calling to me for the spring was this one, this little guy holding flowers. And I think this would be very easy to do. I tried to pick a not too complicated of a page because, as you can see, I've pulled several different kinds of styles, and I think this would be a nice, easy, relaxing color, and it has nice paper. So yeah, and he doesn't look too creepy or scary. I think he has a cute little expression. So yeah, that's the one that I've pulled in Goblins Hollow. Goblins in the Hollow. In the Tiny Year, Coloring Heaven, I just flagged the April page here, and I'm not exactly sure how this paper is going to react to different mediums because it is Amazon printed. I found out in my last video, since this book sold out so quickly, Anthem Publishing gave the rights to Amazon to go ahead and print it through on-demand printing on Amazon. So this is a legit book, it's just on Amazon paper. And yeah, I think I would like to try to do this April shelves page if I can. If I can't, that's okay. And then when I get to May, and I could pull the May shelves or something. The Magical Worlds book, I did flag a page that was kind of speaking to me, and it was this one right here with the little cottage house, and there's another little cottage house, but there's flowers sticking out of them. There's a little butterfly, and this looks like there's a gem on this boat. It feels very springtime to me, so I think this might be an easy one to accomplish. I could do this one too, but I think this one I'm not quite up for doing water. This is not nearly the amount of water as this, but this just seems very springtime. And this one right here, The Wonderful Houses in an Imaginary World by Mona. I think this page seems very springtime. This one right here has a little dog coming out of dog house. We've got a duck and we've got ducklings. We've got grapes, so kind of reminds me of a vineyard. We've got little windmill things and pears. I think these are peaches on the end. But yeah, I don't know. This scene's very intimidating because it's really small, but I may be able to take my watercolor pencils and do washes on it and get it done fairly quickly. I don't know. I've never tried this paper, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's one I'm liking. I like this one too. So when I pull this book, I guess whatever one I'm feeling, but with the ducks and the ducklings, I think this is more springy. My Rabbits of Nostalgic Japanese Scenery book by Very Berry. I think I want to try this one. And this one could go for May because it kind of seems a little summery. We've got this like little cafe van bus, and they're all lined up to get something to drink or eat. And you order here and the drop-off's there. And we've got bushes and wildlife around it. I tried to find a page in here that was simpler. I didn't want to do like one of those, but I didn't find anything that I really was sticking out to me. Now, if I don't get it done, maybe I'll switch to like a birthday page or something in May for my birthday. And I could do this and try to copy this, but I don't know if I want to do that. I want to do something that has an actual scene to it. So this is the one that I flagged for now. could change. This one, the Journey to Wonderland Wonder Book, and I flagged this one. So this is a very simple, just has the fairy, it has a basket, it actually has this picture next to it. So if I want to copy that, I could, or at least use it as a reference to know what is what. And it looks like they've like added lines and stuff into the words compared to what it is. So yeah, I think coloring this will help me get a feel for what's the paper's like in this book. I have a bunch of these little cute books here that are, I am hoping I can just use as easy, quick colors. Wizards of Magic by Little Nook. The one that I flagged was this one with the owl reading the book here. I think this will be very easy to color. So yeah, not too much to overthink on that one. The Fuzzy Meowies by Moji Do. I want to do the ET page because I just want to do the ET page. I think it would be fun, and that's why I flagged it. This one actually came today, so that's why it wasn't shown in the haul, but it is new. It's the Huldra Folk Whimsical Workers coloring book by Oda Alagda. Sure. I'm sure I said that wrong. I flagged this one, which is the Dragon Trainer, because we just saw a preview for How to Train Your Dragon in the live action thing, and I think this one would be fun. I also think this one would be fun, the Dragon Egg Hatcher, but then I worry that I would have to worry about light sources and everything. But this one could be a potential because it has eggs and baby animals. So we'll see. In the Cute Fantasy Adventure, I flagged 2. This is by Little Nook. So I flagged this one because we have frogs riding a turtle. And since this is so simple, I'm wondering about doing the embroidery effect on this just to see what it looks like. And then this one with the bunny going for the sword. I think that this one would be fairly simple and quick to do. And we have a bunny, so mark me on bunny. In the Knights of Tay Realm coloring book by Aleph Vernon, I am thinking I like this one a lot. We've got 2 girls laying on the grass. She has a guitar, she has like a book, and they look like they could be friends, and there's a couple butterflies. Yeah, I just like that one a lot. So that's why I flagged that one. In Gabby Wolf Mini Mania 6, I went ahead and flagged a couple. So I flagged this one because we have a duck and we have these little things. I think they're supposed to be chicks because I think that's like a baby duck and that's baby chicks. So it looks very springtime and it's in a circle, and I love things in a circle. Now, I don't quite understand what this is. This weird like circle pattern into the leaves. I'm not exactly sure what that's supposed to be. Maybe it's a frisbee. I don't know. Or maybe it is whatever you want it to be. And then the other one that I flagged was this one because this screams springtime. We've got butterflies and flowers, and she has a flower in her hair. And I think this would be pretty easy to color, and these are just sprouting. So, very nice. In Mesmerize, Cute and Cozy Coloring Book by Huga Artful. This was given to me by Dee, the Chaotic Dreams in Color, I think, or Chaotic Color Dreams. I'll get it eventually, Dee. And this one's calling to me. The one with the instruments and the girl and the two bunnies. I think that one's really cute. And then the other one that's calling to me is this one where they're going down the river, and there's strawberries. This looks very springtime, and there's like little bubbles and stuff. There's lots of pages in here I really like, so it was hard to pick, but I narrowed it down to the two. In Fairy Chibis, another gift from Dee by Alexandra Franzese, I flagged this one. So this is the Planter Girl, and see how her hair looks like roots, and then there's these little plant guys that kind of look like Kirby. And yeah, I just think this would be a really fun one to color, and it wouldn't take that long because they do pre-shading in this book. Just a nice fun one. Sorry for the noise, that's just my dishwasher. In Tiny Spring by Inky Mimi. So I'm thinking this is a pickle or a cucumber, mushroom, lemon, acorn. Okay, that's what I'm thinking here. The ones that are calling to me is this one, because it's raining. Rainy day. She's reading a book. So, April showers type of thing. And then I like this one. It's like they're having a little picnic. And there's a butterfly. And there's the little pickle girl and the little acorn guy. So, or it could be an acorn girl. But since there's a bow there, I think it's a girl. And this one doesn't have a bow. But I could put a bow. I could alter it. I've actually seen some altered pages in those cute books, and they're just so fun. In the Kuma's coloring book by Chip, which is the bear book is what I'll call it. This page, it's a busy one, I think would be good for spring or summer. We've got a little townscape here. We've got ducks, they're wearing clothes. We've got chicks up here and other birds. We've got a mouse family, and they have an inner tube. There's a chicken on top of that bear's head. There's like so much going on, but I love it. I just love it. And it's single-sided, so I don't have to worry about, you know, ruining a page. Look at that cute little doggy right there. But yeah, this is one of those, like those other ones, it would just be fun to start it and then just kind of chip off as the months go, and when I finish is when I finish. But I really like that one. One's sticking out to me. In The Holiday Relaxation by Mekiko, the one that I found that wasn't Christmassy was this one that says Love Heals All Things, and it's like a bouquet, and we have the two little critters. One's a bunny and one I think is kind of like a deer, but we've got flowers and berries and oranges and apples and strawberries, which could be very springtime if I wanted to make it that way. And there's doubles in this book, by the way. Someone asked me that in the comments. There is doubles in this book, and I could do this one springtime-ish, and then I could do the duplicate Christmas-ish if I wanted to. So, yeah, that would be an easy one to do. It's not overly complex. In Veggie Life by Hikaru Coates, I picked not that one. This one, The Apple Reading the Book. And the hard thing is, I just don't know which one I want to do because I like so many of them. But I really want to try the embroidery effect in this book because they're so big. I mean, that one's really cute too. And that one's really cute too. So I'm not exactly sure which one I'll do. I just flagged that one because at the time I thought that was cute with the ladybug and the apple. But this one definitely could change when I get to it. In Family Moments, I did flag one. This is by Dee Dee Plums. And I flagged this one because I thought it was very springtime. That she's having like an ice cream or a snow cone. This could be summer. I think this is a trash can. And that's the light post. And we've got ducks in a pond. And these are sheep. And when I associate spring, I think of lambs. And so this would be fitting too. And it looks kind of like a mother and daughter. And you could put little bows in their hair or something if you wanted to. You could even put clothes on them if you wanted to. So it's an idea for altering. And this is a new one as of today. Hidden Garden Cute and Comfy Coloring Book by Bokiki or Bogey Key. And I flagged this one because it's a rainy day page and he's splashing and getting these little turnips wet. I think it's kind of funny. And the other one I flagged was this one because it was Easterish, because they're painting eggs and they're in a basket and there's daffodils. Now this one has a thicker line art than some of the other ones. Still really cute. Like I said, when I get to these cute ones, if I decide to do something different than what I flagged, that's okay. It's cool. And I have the Spring Moments Fuzzy Buddies. And this one's by the same artist. They have this Painting the Easter Eggs page, which wouldn't be too bad. And then I really love this one, the Rainy Day page. So we've got an umbrella and rain. I think this is a duckling. So any of these by this company have lots of ducklings. And then I have the new Erie book, and I have flagged one in here. And I know I'm not going to get this one done, but it would be a nice one to start sometime this season. And I really like this one, how we have this little witch that's transforming her into like this beautiful dress. It reminds me of the scene on Sleeping Beauty when the one fairy is making the dress with her wand. And it also reminds me of Cinderella, when the fairy godmother uses her wand to transform. So I think this one would be really fun to color. And then the very last book that was in my haul. Now, I think there was one other cute little one, but I was like, okay, I have enough pulled. It's fine. So I've already put that one away, but is this one. And I kind of feel like if I don't color in this one, it's going to sit on my shelf for a long time. So I really need to try to dive in. So this is the Gods and Goddesses Greek mythology type book. And the one that I was drawn to is this one. Now, I translated it in the back, and she's an immortal god or goddess, and he's human, and she falls in love with him. And I think he's about to die, it said in the back, and she's asked Zeus to make him immortal. Or maybe he's not going to die. Maybe she just loves him. Yeah, that's what it was. She just loves him. She asks Zeus, hey, I love this man. I want him to be with me forever. I want him to be immortal. He says, okay, and he makes him immortal, but by making him immortal, he goes into an eternal sleep. And so that's why he's asleep, and that's why she is awake. And there are some sheep down here. I just think it's very romantic. And I think it would be a fun one to try to tackle. And how I found out about the story is right here. It's all in Japanese, but I use my Google Translate to read about it. And I actually find it really interesting to translate the stories of each one of these pictures to find out what the story is about and what I'm coloring. So, yes, that's it, guys. Whew. All right. If you saw anything that doesn't already have a buddy color, that maybe you have the book and you would potentially want a buddy color with me, let me know. We can definitely set something up. Those are the things that I have flagged. Those are the potentials that I want to start. And I'm not the fastest colorist in the world. I'm roughing about 12 to 14 pages a month. I used to be like 30 to 40, but times have changed. And yeah, I'm hoping that I can get some of these interesting books that I have acquired and then have some fun in some of these really cute books. I want to try, in those little cute and comfy books, I want to try different patterns. I want to try different shading techniques. I want to try that embroidery effect. I just want to see what I like the best, because my go-to thing is, I'll use alcohol markers and I'll shade. Well, now it's starting to become, maybe I want to do more than that in those books. But yeah, we'll see. If you have questions about anything, let me know too. And I will see you guys next time, and I will put all these in my baskets, and I have like the basket of project books and buddies, and then I have the basket for the other. So yeah, hopefully we can get some of these fun pages done, and I can share the progress along the way. If I don't get a ton done, I'll just keep these ones pulled and just keep trudging along until the end of May probably. And then in June, I'll probably start maybe pulling more summary type things. We'll see what happens. But thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day, evening, night, whatever's your way. And stay safe out there, friends. Bye.